Sorry?
Yeah, we can't see you either. That must be a fault with Zoom. There you go. See you now. Yeah, John. So, what device are you on, John? You on?
I've got the video on. I've switched it on now. I've got two cameras.
There you go.
I'll put the sitting down one on right now.
Those your bomb.
Yeah, there I am. Yeah, big, bold, and handsome. There I am. How are you doing? All right.
How you doing?
John, how you doing?
Okay.
So I see you've got your magician sign behind you.
I have. Yeah. Well, why not? I was going to keep it all informal. Well, it is informal. You know what I'm like. I'm very informal. But yeah, I've got the old stand there. I've got no pictures on the wall to be interesting, so I thought I'd put that there.
Excellent. Well, it's looking good, and you're looking good. How have you been coping during lockdown without a live audience?
It's been an up and down experience. I bet it's the same for you guys as well. I haven't performed for almost a year. I mean, I've done a couple of Zoom. I've beta tested a few Zoom shows. Yeah. Literally only a month ago, and I've done a couple of real ones in inverted commas as well. Just literally within the last fortnight. So it's been almost a year of not performing.
Yeah.
You've lost some weight, John.
I've been on a diet. Yes, indeed, I have. Now, most people in lockdown put on weight, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, I have believe it or not, I've put on about 5 pounds lately, but I'm not that off.
You're looking good.
Yeah, you're slim and trim as always, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, the two handsomest guys in the cab business. How about that? Yeah.
No, we try our best. It takes a lot of work to do this, John. Obviously, we're up in the morning getting our Botox injections, and we have our own facial cream brand as well. Ash makes it himself.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So
you're going to branch out into the beauty business.
Ash's homemade facial cream. It works a treat. I've just got a couple of lines there, but once a day, Ash's magic potion.
That's why I look so tired, John.
It's being a good businessman. That's what makes you tired.
I'm all overcome. That's right.
Yeah. But David, you're always on the move. You're always all over the place when I see you on Facebook. You're in Romania, and then up and down the country, in the countryside. You're all over the place. You're having a grand old time, it seems to me.
Well, yeah, it's. I'll be fair. I've not really noticed lockdown, to be honest. Obviously, being in the trade we are, and going through expansion at the moment. So visiting taxi companies all over the UK, and obviously last year, Ash and I had a property project in Romania when we were still allowed to travel, which we're completing, and hope to get out there soon to polish it off.
Right out.
Yeah, good for you. Yeah, I sold my flat in Cyprus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's been good. I mean, I've used lockdown to practice and to read and things like that. But it gets a bit boring after a while, to be honest.
Yeah, it does.
And you probably know I've not been totally convinced that lockdowns are necessary. But my missus keeps a close eye on me, so I'm under house arrest. You see,
from the wife.
That's it. Yeah. So she wants me to be cautious. I do take colds and flu quite bad. I did get pneumonia from it once, so respiratory things a bit dodgy for me. So she wants me to stay in. So I have to.
I mean, to be honest, I've been taking a lot of vitamin D. I've not had a cold since the start of this, which was March the 23rd last year.
Right.
And strangely enough, I had the vaccination just over a month now, and I've had a really bad chest infection since.
Have you? Oh yeah. Oh, that's bad news. So some people have got a little bit ill from it, but you're dead right about vitamin D.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's been official evidence now from the authorities, who used to play the scare card all the time, didn't they? That if you have vitamin D, you're likely to get a very mild
version.
action. Anyway, 98 point whatever percent don't get anything at all anyway.
Yeah, that's it. Just keep the immune system up.
Yeah.
Eat healthy, plenty of fresh air. Ash is getting sun. He's got his sunroof open there.
Yeah, you got to drive with the windows open, and so walking and vitamin D. I think we're going to be okay.
Excellent. So I'm intrigued then, John. What I can see a bag on your desk there.
Right. Oh, that should be out. Oh, yeah. That's going to be the finale. And that's a reserve. Oh, I should have kept it out of sight because that was going to be a reserve item. I wasn't going to be sure if I was going to use it or not. No. Yeah, I only produce champagne when I can't actually give it out. That's true. Do the champagne production on Zoom only. Yeah. So when do you guys want me to start?
Well, I'll tell you what. Ash, are you sitting comfortably?
Because I'm
always sitting comfortably.
I'm sitting in a very comfy chair here at
I'm going to do my first two effects standing up, so I'm going to switch to my higher camera in a sec. And then do
the rest. He's so professional. He's got different cameras and angles.
Yeah, 3D.
No, honestly, I'm a technophobe, and the reason why I've only started doing Zoom in the last 6 weeks is because I'm such a technophobe, and we don't allow anyone in the house, so I can't pay someone to come in and show me how it's done.
What you should say, John, is you've got cameras all around there because that's showing you that there's nothing untoward going on around you at other angles. What you're doing, your magic.
Oh, I see. No, I'm convinced MI5 and MI6 are watching me anyway. So
Oh, they are. So GHCQ.
This
is John Constatine of Leicester. Who's about to pull a rabbit out of his socks.
Yeah. Tell them to leave Russia alone. They ain't too bad. It's the Chinese they've got to watch. Anyway.
Okay.
So
3, 2,
okay.
1.
All right.
Go.
We'll switch to the higher camera. That will take a second to warm up.
Oh, magic.
A warm up. It's like one of those old TVs from Rumbelows.
Yeah. So is that camera working all right now?
We can see you standing. You're holding a piece of paper.
You've got no top of your head though. Your head's missing at the top.
Well, I'm trying to hold disguise my bald patch. See, I want the audience to think, well, if I adjust the camera now, I'm probably going to get it horribly wrong. So is it okay if I leave it as it is?
Yeah, leave it as it is. Fine.
Okay. So this is my first effect. I think you guys have seen me do this one before, but I
never.
Oh, you're very kind, Ash. Okay, give me your bank details and your PIN number after the show then. I like to use magic not only to entertain, but for practical reasons. I like to make my own money. Seriously, look, can you see my £20 notes?
Wow, that's so realistic.
Great.
Wow,
well, I'll send you a suitcase for me.
The Queen looks. Okay. The Queen looks younger.
We'll meet in a motorway service car park somewhere.
Nice.
Fresh from the Leicester underworld. I've got one of these homemade £20 notes, but I'm gonna make it a bit more realistic in a second. I'm just gonna come out in a hurry. You see, switch the camera on very soon, so I've got to reprint it. Okay, so there's nothing in my hands, nothing at my sleeves, and nothing between my ears for that matter. But here we go. So look, I'm just rubbing it to try and reprint it. See? And nothing happening yet. Okay, there's nothing happening yet. It's still a piece of paper. Now, don't take your eyes off it. Here we go. I'm just going to open it out for you to see, and hopefully, you should see something a little bit more realistic.
Wow. There's no editing there, no trick photography.
No trick photography. No editing.
John, I've got bits of paper here. If you want to do it another 1,000 times for me.
If only you were here in front of me, I would happily do that for you.
Damn that lockdown.
The only catch is I charge £30 a note. That's called being entrepreneurial. I'm
telling the HMRC.
Oh yeah, don't tell the tax man. I don't want them to know. So that's that one. I'll do one more standing up, and then I'll take a seat. Okay.
How did you do that one, John?
How did I do that? Oh well, it's magic, isn't it? I'll tell you what. I know what magician books that talk about keeping the secrets. They all say don't tell them how it's done. And one of the corny lines is if somebody says how did you do it, you just say very well. An egotistical answer, isn't it? So, right, I'm stepping back because I think is the camera picking this up? It's probably a bit difficult. Can you see?
Yeah,
that?
yeah. You got the.
Three of hearts.
Yeah, good. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 threes. Okay, do you see that?
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, 12 of them. Yeah. So I click my fingers, and this is the first move, because what happens now is that one of the threes turns over the 3 of hearts. Do you see that?
Yeah, see that? Yeah.
Revealing a blue back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
blue
gonna do
back.
this again and again, but I won't pause and show it so slowly.